What we do here is go back.
What's up, what's going on, world? It's your man Pat Cesar LLC, Mobile Mechanic Roadside Services. I'm in my backyard right now here in Polk County. As you can see, I got this 2005 Chevrolet Aveo, this ugly thing I have been trying to sell forever, and I've still yet to find a buyer. So I decided to use it as my experimental gain. And what that means is today, we're gonna paint this thing. So I am not a painter, I am actually a mechanic. I've dabbed in it a little bit, don't know a whole lot about it, but I know enough to where I'm like, I can sand it down and get some color on it. And there was a lot of talk about rustoluem versus like single stage, which I'm putting on here. So when I compare the prices, you'd be surprised that rustoluem ain't necessarily the cheapest, but it is a whole lot easier. So I built the worst looking shed or paint booth. Now I'm gonna get all types of criticism for this, but the reason is I just redid our kitchen, and so these cabinets that you see everywhere are not necessarily to make a cover, but to block the impending wind that penetrates us on this here region. So as you can see, maybe on those leaves or maybe that branch, it is blowing pretty good. Clouds are not looking that favorable, but I'm gonna do it. In here it is almost completely still, maybe 1 to 2 miles per hour. And as you may have also noticed, I am doing this completely outside. Yes, this is gangster. This whole thing is gangster. But what I've done so far is wet the ground. So all that is soaking wet right now. So my shoes are probably gonna be messed up. But this bad boy right here is gonna get some color. I just sanded it down pretty heavily with 80 grit, and I don't have all the hubcaps and everything on right now. Some parts I didn't even tape, like that back blinker, but I'm just gonna hit it with some reducer. This tape is the worst, and this is from Dollar Tree. I've had all types of problems with it. I'm just gonna throw some paint on this thing, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. We're gonna go through the experiences and the ups and downs, the pros and cons. I'm gonna show you how to mix single stage paint. Like I said, I am not a painter. I'm just going by what I was told at the paint store. Speaking of rustoluem, got rustoluem reducer. I had to use reducer instead of using paint thinner. So it is completely different because I'm using acrylic paint. So this has to be activated with these activators, okay? There we go. I'm gonna leave a link down below with all this good stuff. So you can see that color. It is not necessarily the same color that is the blue, but it was cheaper to do it this way. I'm gonna explain all this stuff in detail as it goes. You can see my work table is a mess, car is a mess, my quarter of a paint booth is a mess, but I just need color on this car. I want to experiment, and I need to get this thing going. So with all that being said, mi gente, stay tuned. We're painting the car outside today.